Hello everybody, this is Dr. Eric Liss. I'm a chiropractor and active release techniques provider in Mission Viejo, California. And what I want to do here is give you a visual aid so you can see how muscle and soft tissue damage and nerve damage contribute to the pain you might be feeling in your body and how we fix it using chiropractic and active release techniques. So what I've done is I've drawn here an oval, and what this represents is a muscle. So it could be a bicep muscle. It could be a hamstring muscle. It represents one of the muscles in your body, and every muscle in your body has these fibers that run parallel to one another, and these fibers are what expand and contract and actually make the muscle move. When you have a traumatic event like a sprain strain, like a slip and fall, like a blunt trauma, or even holding poor posture for long periods of time, we classify that as a traumatic event as well. You get these little tears in the fibers of the muscle. And what the body does to repair that, instead of going like this, which would be ideal, and just replacing those fibers, what it does is it takes the area, it walls it off, and it puts these cross fibers down. So the healthy tissue is no longer there. Now you have this cross fibrous adhesion, or an area of scar tissue. And once the scar tissue is in the muscle, what happens is the muscle loses its ability to stretch. So instead of being like a rubber band, nice and stretchy, it now becomes more like a rope. And it tends to pull on its insertion and attachment points, which can create a lot of pain and inflammation and tendinitis. What else? The other thing that can happen is that muscles in the body are designed, they're oriented in layers, and they're designed to slide over one another. When you have this area of cross-fibrous adhesion or scar tissue, what happens is these muscles that are designed to slide over one another become stuck together, and they lose their ability to slide. The interface between them gets sticky and cluttered up with scar tissue, and so you lose mobility. And another thing that can happen is, in a lot of parts of the body, especially the sciatic nerve in the hip, nerves actually go right through soft tissue. And when there is this buildup of scar tissue in the muscle, this can cause the nerve to become trapped. And so what we do with active release is we actually find the areas of scar tissue in the muscle. We take a specific tension on the muscle so that we're going along the fibers, and we have the patient do a certain movement that'll lengthen the muscle while we're on the area of scar tissue. So we're shortening the muscle, we're taking a tension on the scar tissue, we're having the patient move so the muscle's being lengthened, and while we do that, we're able to break down, we're able to go right through that scar tissue and break it down and reorient the fiber orientation so that it's now parallel running like that again, instead of being all cluttered up like that. So then the muscle's being lengthened, the fiber orientation's being corrected, and your pain's going to go away. You're going to get a lot more stretch in that muscle. The pain's going to go away. And another thing we can do with ART is we can find the area where the nerve, right here, is becoming trapped, and we can actually take the soft tissue and pin it down like that, and then have the patient do a movement where the nerve is actually moving. So we're actually flossing the nerve through the area of soft tissue that it's stuck in. And this can relieve a lot of nerve entrapment issues, the most commonly being sciatica and carpal tunnel syndrome. So I hope this helps you get a visual grasp, an idea of what we're doing when you come in for a treatment here. A lot of this stuff is fairly new in the world of healthcare, and really we're getting miraculous results using active release techniques in combination with gentle, specific chiropractic adjustments.